Hello, and thank you for joining me in another edition of the Moon Sign series. Today, we're going to talk about the moon in Gemini, which is very special to me because the most important person in my life, has their moon in Gemini. If you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, and subscribing while you're here, it certainly does help out the channel, and I appreciate it. So, if the moon is in Gemini, the emotional world moves through thought, curiosity, and connection. Feelings come alive when they are expressed through words, ideas, conversations, writing, painting, any kind of connecting the brain and the hands and just keeping the mind is very busy here. They chat. These are the type of people who talk to themselves constantly. They experience emotions through communication, through exploring different perspectives, and by making sense of their inner world through understanding. For a Gemini moon, emotions are like air. They must move. They're stimulated by variety, a learning, laughter, and meaningful dialogue. They crave connection that keeps their mind engaged and opens their heart and keeps their heart inspired. When they feel emotionally stagnant or unheard, they can grow restless, disconnected, and especially anxious. These are the moon placements that get a lot of headaches. That is a sign that they're feeling emotionally stagnant. Well, I'm not a doctor, but that is a very big a sign for an emotional blockage in a moon in Gemini. At their highest vibration, the moon in Gemini is adaptable, witty, emotionally intelligent, and open hearted. They have an incredible gift for expressing what others can't find words for. Their ability to communicate feelings, their own and others, brings healing and lightness to the world. They remind people that talking things through can be a bridge to understanding. They find comfort in sharing and being seen and knowing that thoughts and feelings are received when you listen to them and you hear them and they felt heard. That is very important to a moon in Gemini. They thrive in spaces that invite mental stimulation and emotional freedom. But at times, the shadow side of Gemini moon can emerge when emotions become overanalyzed and scattered. They might rationalize what they feel instead of allowing themselves to truly experience it. Or they may jump from one emotional distraction to another, avoiding stillness for fear of what might rise in the silence. They're the type of people who change their mind a lot. And that's okay. That's no problem. That's what it's for. It's just a different mode of experiencing. They don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to figure out your feelings before you feel them, and your emotions don't have to make sense to be valid. The key for a Gemini moon is to balance air with grounding. Allow curiosity and explore your inner landscape with the same enthusiasm you have for the outer world. Journaling, mindful breathing, or time spent in nature can help calm the mind and the mental chatter, and it can help you reconnect with your heart. Learn to stay with one emotion long enough to understand it, what it's really trying to teach you, and gain the wisdom from it. Your words have magic, but they hold even more power when they come from a place of presence and authenticity. When you blend your intellect with empathy, your communication becomes a sacred tool. You don't just talk about feelings, you translate them, helping others to understand themselves through your insight. You are the messenger of the heart, reminding us all that awareness is love in motion. So, thank you, you beautiful little rays of sunshine, Gemini moons. And thank you, all of you, for joining me. I appreciate you as always. Until next time.